Hi everyone. So Wednesday's winner for Pick a Stitch is the petal. Now you can do this with a solid color like I have here, or you could do a dual color, or well, you could do more than that. You could do the first 2 rows in one color and then another one, and that's what the example in the book shows. I'm going to be doing this in white. I'm hoping that you can see the stitches well. Someone said that they had a hard time seeing the definition. It is a tighter type stitch than the other option. I do like this one. This was called the Fox Shell, and I do like this one. I am thinking about using this in a project. I'm not sure exactly what type yet. So those were their choices. So let's get started here. Some background information. Our foundation row is going to be 11 stitches, multiples, plus 3 for the foundation chain. So let's get started and see what we're going to start off with. So I think I'll just follow the example in the book. It gives us 25 stitches for the foundation. Of course, that's 22 plus 3. So we're seeing in our multiples of 11. So we just put a slip stitch, and then we're going to chain those 25. So we'll see you at the end here. Okay, so now that if you have your foundation chain, let me move this a little bit, see if we can get a better view. We are going to do it the second chain from the hook. So right here, and with this is our first row, and it's going to be a single crochet, and then we're going to chain 1, skip 1, single crochet, and then we're going to do a chain 3, and of course we're going to skip those 3, so 1, 2, 3, and in that 4th one we're going to do a single crochet. We're going to do that again. After your single crochet, you're going to chain 3, put a single crochet in the 4th one, 1, 2, this time, 1, 2, we're going to skip 2, do a single crochet, we're going to go back and do the 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, of course we're going to skip the same amount of spaces, do a single crochet, another 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, single crochet, we're going to chain 1, skip 1, and single crochet. So that should be our first row. Okay, so now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to do, try to get this where I can, there's a glare, I don't know if my lighting's off, I'm not sure why, maybe it got hit or something. Brenda likes to sit here and do some things. So we are going to, on the second row, we're going to do double crochet 2 together. It's going to be one of the here. So after we chain 3, we're going to go back into the same spot and do a double crochet. So yarn over, we're just going to start our double crochet to get, we're going to go through 2, and then we're going to yarn over, and we're going to do that one more time. Go through 2, then go through the 3. So there's your double crochet together. We're going to chain 2, and we're going to do that again. So a double crochet, just go through 2, a double crochet, go through 2, and then we're going to go through all 3. Then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to go into this, let's see, let me try to make sure we get this straight. Okay, So here we go. We went into our first. We're skipping the chain and the single crochet. We got a chain 3, and then our single crochet here, we are going to put in another single crochet. And then we're going to chain 1. And then we're going to come into this 2 chain space in our first row, and we're going to do 4 of these double crochets together. So we're going to do 1, 2, connect those, then we're going to chain 2, and then we're going to do another one, chain 2, put our third set in here, and another 2. And then we're going to do our last one together. And this time we're just going to chain 1. We're going to skip this chain 3 on this row and put a single crochet in here. And we're going to chain 1. Now we should be getting toward the end of this row, so we're going to be skipping. Get this kind of straightened up here, and we're going to go into that first single crochet we made, and we're going to be doing 2 more of the double crochets together. There we go. So we do 1, 2, and then we're going to chain 2. So I'm going to do another one, and then we're going to do a double crochet at the end. All right, so that is our first row. Or the second row, I'm sorry. That's the second row. Now, if you're changing colors, this is where you would want to. And then now we're just going to, see, we're going to chain our third row. This is going to be kind of inverted from what we did. We are going to be chaining 1. We're going to turn it. And inside our double crochet that we ended with right here, we're going to do a single crochet. So we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to start with our chain 2 together. In the top of this chain 2 together, we are going to be doing another one. We're not going to do any chains in between this time. We're just going to jump over here to the next one and do that again. All right, so we're going to jump over here to this set that we did earlier, and we're going to do that again. All right, and we're going to jump to the next one, and we're going to pause and kind of talk about what we just did. Make sure we got our placements understood. So in this row, we did that 1 chain in a single crochet. Then in the previous row, these chain 2, can't talk. Chain 2 together. We are putting on top of those another chain 2 together, but we are not putting chains in between these. So we're kind of making this little U type shape here. So as you can see, there's that one, of course it pulls, and then here's the other one. Those are the ones we want to do. And then this set of 4 we did on the first 2, we put one set and then of course another set. Now we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. I hope that wasn't confusing, guys. I'm trying to make it this easy. Oh, we got a scraggler over here. A couple scragglers. Let's get those out of the way. So on this row, we had a chain 2 together. It kind of is in the middle of all these. So we are going to put a single crochet in there and then chain 3. And then we're just going to start this in reverse, or in the end, repeat what we did. Find the top of your chain 2 together and put another one there. And remember, we are not adding any chains in between these like we did in that second row. Oh, come on. We're going to chain that together. Now we're going to go to the last set of these at the end. So we are going to do the same thing. We're just going to find the top of 1, 2, and then we're going to go to the next one. Let's see, there's that. So right here. Well, come on. Is that on the top of that? I think so. And then we are going to chain 3, 2, 3, and then we're going to go in the end of that chain, or that we're going to go to the top of that chain 3. So making sure we get the right space. I don't know, somehow I have always a hard time getting into those. And we are going to do a single crochet. I'm just trying to make sure I get the right one because I don't want to have a little wonky side. This would be a good one to have a border on. So it would hide any kind of mistakes. So we're going to chain 1. We're going to turn. In this row, we are going to repeat row 1. So we have a single crochet. We're going to chain 3. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see, did I do that right? Yeah, I did. Whoops. Don't undo, don't undo. Loosen you back up. We chain 3. And then we're going to find, here's our chain 3, and then the top of that double crochet together, we're going to put a single crochet, chain 2. I don't even have black hair. Where'd that come from? All right, so we're going to be skipping these. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and in that 4th one, we're going to do a single crochet. So we are kind of connecting these together with having the chain 2 in the middle. So we're going to chain 3. 1, whoop, come on, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to go here and do, and this is on top of another single crochet. I'm sorry about that. So we had the chain 3, a single crochet. So on this row we did a chain 3 and our single crochet. And we're going to chain 1, 2, 3. And then on this set here, we're going to go to the top of the first one. And do a single crochet. chain 2. Let's jump over here to the last one. We're going to do another single crochet. We're going to chain 3. And then we're going to find the top of our single crochet. These seem to always be hard. I said that earlier. I don't know why I'm repeating myself. But these are like difficult for me for some reason. I don't know if I start out tight so I have a hard time getting in them, but we're just going to do that single crochet. And I just kind of look to make sure I'm not getting too wonky on the end and not making it even. Okay, so now we've went through 4. So let's see, start on 5. And this is going to be, we're going to start repeating now. This is the repeat of row 2. So we're going to chain 1. We're going to turn, and inside that single crochet that we just did, well, I'm going to make it just a little bit looser. I'm going to go back. Let's make this one just a tad looser. All right. Make it easier to find when I turn. So we're going to chain 1. There we go. And we're going to go back in and do a single crochet. Well, I thought that was going to make it easier. Let's just sneak in there. Do a single crochet. And now we're going to just do another single crochet. And we're going to work into this chain 2 space. One moment. Okay, so where were we? So we've done the single crochet. We've chained 3. Why does it look weird? Oh, see, I just undid my work. What did I do? Chain 1. We turn. We do a single crochet. We're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, now we're going to work into this space here. And like I said, we're repeating row 2. So we're going to do, oops, we're going to do 1, and we're going to chain 2 together. This time we do the spaces in between them. 2, and then our last of our 4 in here. Well, that wasn't a full thing. Let's do it again. All right, what looks bad? What happened? Oh, okay, I see what I did. So let's do that again. Try to make it a little bit neater than I was doing. So now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to find oops, sorry, that wasn't 3. That was, I'm looking at the wrong one. That was just a 1. We chain 1. We are going to find that single crochet row here. Put our single crochet in it. We'll chain 1, and then we're going to start again here with our double crochet 2 together. So there's 1, chain 2, chain 2, 1 more. This is our third one. Chain 2, and our 4th one. All right, so after we do that one, we're chaining 1, and then we're going to find the top of our last stitch here. Well, that's not the whole, let's get both ones. There we go. A single crochet. We're going to chain, see, then make sure that's 5. And we're going to chain 3. Now this is where you would change back to your starting color, or if you're, trying to do more colors at one, and, row different colors, then this would be where you would change it back. And now we're going to start this row in the top of our first previous double crochet together. And then on this one, remember, we do not chain 2 together. Let me see, did I make sure I'm doing this right? Okay. Trying to make sure I'm not showing you the wrong thing. So now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Go to our chain 2 together and do a single crochet. Chain 3. And then we're going to start 4 more of these. Whoops, that was supposed to be a double. So 1, go into the next one. This is, remember, it does not have chains in between these double crochet together. So we are going to jump over here to, we do 4 of them just like we do previously, but just kind of inverted. One, 2, and then we're going to chain 3. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do our single crochet in the middle. 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to end the same way we started. We're going to jump over here to the last one. And then we're going to end with a single crochet. Oh, no, a double crochet, I'm sorry. We want to make sure we're getting in the right spot. There we go. So this is what we should have so far. This one can be a little tricky. That's why it took me a little while making sure I had it in the right spot. And then we're going to, what you do is you're going to repeat back to row 1, and then you can build from there. So there you go. I hope this was understandable and I didn't make it confusing. It's a little bit more detailed than some of the other stitches I've done. It is pretty. Once you get the hang of the rows, it's not too bad. Of course, you can kind of pull around and shape up and give it the, make sure it's where you like. But I think my edges are kind of rough looking, so I would definitely put some kind of border on it. Even though I think they look straight, I don't think they're the neatest that, you know, for me. So anyway, that's what I would do. I do hope you enjoyed this. I will be working on their choices for next week. I might put some maybe past ones in there together and give them another chance, or I may make some new ones. So, but please look for next week's Pick a Stitch and choose your winner for that. I did choose some more detailed stitches this time around. I like the simple ones, but I also like learning some of the detailed ones, and these kind of get me a challenge, so I enjoyed trying them out and see how they look. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be seeing you next week. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Have a good day.